What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my World Cup series. This is episode number 35, and we start today's episode off by reviewing the group table. Of course, from our opening two games we have one win and one loss, so we come into our final group stage game possibly needing a win, possibly being okay with a draw. I wasn't really sure, to be honest, because every single team had won one and lost one, so it was going to be a very difficult game regardless, against a very good side featuring the likes of Royce, Casillas, Hummels, Sturridge, Benteke, Walcott, so on and so forth. Very decent side my opponent had, but the first chance of the game would fall to us in the second minute, but unfortunately the header hit the post and it was cleared away. I think it was Dos Santos who headed the ball, so unfortunately we couldn't make it 1-0 there, but we were very close to very early on in this game. And just a few minutes later here, you see us get on the ball with Herrera. We offload it towards Brian Ruiz down the left-hand side here. He doesn't have too much pace, but he's got enough to beat Ozil. He keeps on going, crosses the ball in. Donovan misses the header, but unfortunately as it falls to Dempsey at the far post, I drilled a shot into the side netting, so I really should have scored there. I missed the header with Donovan, and then Dempsey's follow-up attempt, I should have took a touch and then drilled it to the far post, but still 0-0 as things stood. But in the 15th minute, another great chance for us here. Ruiz gets on the ball, plays it through towards the run of Medina, and we do just about manage to squeeze it in and make it 1-0. So we're 1-0, we're in front in this game, and deservedly so as well. I came out of the blocks flying in this game. I really wanted an early goal to settle the nerves, and yeah, we are 1-0 up here. In the 28th minute, you see us keep the ball long here. It's flicked on towards Clint Dempsey down the right hand side. We take on Jan Vertonghen, beat him with the Berber spin, keep on going. Then a Ronaldo shot to beat Inigo Martinez. Lovely little run by Dempsey, but the shot is well saved by Casillas, and it's cleared away. So still 1-0, and then Castillo runs onto it and shoots. It's blocked, and unfortunately my opponent clears the ball away, but again we keep the pressure on here, roll it through, and again my opponent doesn't really get the ball away here with Inigo Martinez. We make the challenge, it falls to Castillo. I could have sweated it there, and I should have done, really, let's be honest, but I don't like to score sweat goals, so I went for a tight angle finish, and it turned out to be quite a simple save for the goalkeeper. But to be honest, you know, all the chances really were falling to us, and in the 39th minute another great chance here as Fellaini gets dispossessed. Herrera collects the ball, offloads it towards Dos Santos. He just runs clear of the back line and drills it into the far corner. So it's 2-0 here, 40 minutes in. And I was really pleased with how well I was playing. I was having a really good game. I looked deadly every single time I went forward, and I was so glad to make it 2-0. And in the 44th minute, we could have made it 3-0 here. I rolled the ball forward towards Giovanni Dos Santos. We stopped the ball here. We got a runner. We pick him out in Landon Donovan, but unfortunately I put the shot wide, and it goes out for a goal kick. So still 2-0, and that was how the first half would finish. A fantastic first half, really. My opponent didn't have any chances whatsoever, to be honest. However, he would unfortunately score with basically his first chance of the game. I failed to get the ball away. Daniel Sturridge runs clear, and unfortunately I can't make the save with Navas, and it's a simple finish for the English forward. So 2-1 here. Sturridge puts my opponent back in the game. Really poor defending, and I have to take the blame for that one. But in the 82nd minute here, it was still 2-1, and as Clint Dempsey gets on the ball, he finds Jeff Cameron. Cameron offloads it towards Landon Donovan. Donovan sprints down the right hand side. He keeps on going. We swing it across, Clint Dempsey goes for the header, and he puts it past Casillas and makes it 3-1. So thankfully, we've restored our 2-goal cushion, and any nerves I would have had whatsoever of us possibly failing to win the game now was surely all but over. We've got a 2-goal cushion, we're 3-1 up, and we should be able to win the game now. And in the 87th minute here, you see us flick the ball on with Dos Santos. It falls to Landon Donovan. Donovan runs clear, and he makes it 4-1 to us. So we're 4-1 in front, and you know, in this game, again, we could have drawn this game and gone through. I wasn't exactly sure, but I did know that a win would guarantee us going through to the knockout stages, and that was exactly what was going to happen here. My opponent would get himself a goal back directly from kickoff. He went with a kickoff glitch. Fellaini launches the ball forward, and Benteke heads it past Navas, who for some reason decides to stand still there, and Benteke makes it 4-2 thanks to the kickoff glitch. But it didn't matter because we won the game, and that does mean we're through, which is fantastic, because at the end of the day, you know, I was really fearful coming into this game. My opponent had a good side. I knew we'd probably need a win, and you know, I guess just winning the game was really good for us. To get out of the group stage is obviously really important, but it does save us the embarrassment of getting knocked out straight away. And again, I really did feel as though I deserved it. I played very well, and I think the 3 points were justified, to be honest, and we are through to the knockout stages. We then open our player pack, and unfortunately we got Ambrose of the African Confederation before we got ourselves in to the knockout stages here. In the round of 16, the first game game of the knockout stage in the second game of today's episode. And again, to be honest, I knew for a fact no matter what team I faced, it would probably be a better one than mine, and unfortunately for us, as you'll see, it was a much better one than mine. 84 rated, 100 chemistry team, 4-3-3, Courtois in goal, back four of Alba, Boateng, Company and Walker, midfield trio of Matuidi, Gundogan and Marquisio, and the front three was David Villa, Benteke and Arjen Robben. So really awesome side unfortunately my opponent had, and the first chance would indeed fall to him in the 14th minute. Robben and Benteke play a 1-2, and I just don't have the pace at the back, and unfortunately Robben, a really quick player, no one's going to catch him, and he drills it in with his weaker right foot to make it 1-0. So a very poor start unfortunately, and Navas holds his head and just thinks, oh man, seriously, this is going to be a really tough game for us. We're 1-0 down unfortunately early on, and in the 28th minute my opponent comes through again. David Villa plays a crossfield ball towards Arjen Robben, and what a strike that is. Robben doubles his goal tally, and I just couldn't seem to stop him. A really good finish. It's 2-0 to my opponent, and I was already looking like we were going to be out of the World Cup in the round of 16 here, just 29 minutes in. I had a terrible start in this game, but directly from kickoff we tried to respond here, and as I gave the ball away, Gundogan also gives it away again. Medina gets onto the ball for us, plays it over the top towards the run of Dos Santos. He runs clear one-on-one, but unfortunately it's a great save by Courtois, and the Belgian goalkeeper denies me getting an instant reply, and it is still 2-0. And from that corner, it is Landon Donovan who crosses the ball in towards John Anthony Brooks, and thankfully for us, he does find the back of the net with a really good header there. He makes it 2-1, and we're back in the game directly from conceding that second goal. So 2-1, and a few minutes later, it's another good chance here as Marquisio gives the ball away. Dos Santos gets past his man. A great chance here from a tight angle, but it's another really good save by Courtois, and it is still 2-1. So, you know, we were getting ourselves back into this game after a dreadful start. We, you know, came out of the blocks really after conceding the second goal and started to play really well, and as Company gives the ball away here, Dos Santos shoots, Courtois saves it, but from a tight angle Dos Santos follows up and turns it into the back of the net. So it's 2-2, and a fantastic comeback from us. 2-0 down, and now we're back on level terms. However, in the second half, pretty much directly from kickoff here, Benteke gets on the ball and rolls it through towards Matuidi. Matuidi crosses the ball in, and Marquisio heads it into the far corner. So all my good work was undone with the cross and header. Marquisio turns it in, and we're 3-2 behind, and again we are losing this game, and that is not good at all. And in the 53rd minute we tried to respond again. We played a ball through towards Ruiz. Courtois makes a really good save though, and it's cleared away. So still 3-2, and as my opponent gives the ball away himself, it falls to Dos Santos. Dos Santos finds Medina. Medina finds Landon Donovan. It's cleared away only as far as Ruiz, who strikes it, but again it's a good stop by Courtois, and it's still 3-2, and I just couldn't seem to find myself the equaliser again. But as as Jeff Cameron gets onto the ball here, we offload it towards Herrera, and Herrera strikes it, and it's a brilliant finish by our holding mid. What a brilliant finish that is into the bottom corner as he takes out the opposition player with the celebration there. Great finish by Herrera to make it 3-3, and in the 67th minute we go for the header, but again Courtois pulls off a brilliant save from point blank range, and it's still level here. And as Donovan crosses the ball in again, Ruiz goes for the header, and it's then cleared off the line by Jordi Alba. So I have to say, you know, I started to play really well, and I was looking very threatening, to be honest. I just couldn't defend. Going forward, no problems whatsoever, but defending was my main problem. However, in the 76th minute again, Ruiz goes on the ball here down the left-hand side. We cross it in. It's cleared away only as far as Medina, and Medina drills it into the bottom corner himself. So two fantastic goals from our holding midfielders from just outside the area. We drill the ball into both corners, both opposite corners there, to make it 4-3. Two fantastic goals, and we turn the game on its head, and for the first time in this game, we are in front. And in the 88th minute, we could have sealed the game and made it 5-3 here. Dos Santos runs clear, but unfortunately Courtois makes the save and turns it behind for a corner. So another good save by the Belgian goalkeeper, and from the corner Donovan crosses the ball in towards Dos Santos here, but as we go for the header, it goes just wide the post, and unfortunately it's out for a goal kick. So still 4-3, but one of the last chances would fall to us again. We had another corner here. Landon Donovan crosses the ball to the far post. Dos Santos goes for the bicycle kick, but it goes just wide the post and out for a goal kick. So still 4-3, but to be honest, even though I was leading this game, it was really tense, I still felt as though if anyone was going to score another goal in this game, it would probably be me, and we almost did here in the 90th minute. Dos Santos got played forward. I tried to chip over Courtois. I succeeded in doing so, but I also chipped the ball over the bar and out for a goal kick. So 4-3 the final score as referee blows for full time. Now we are through to the quarterfinals with the CONCACAF side. I'm absolutely delighted. You know, we went 2-0 down, then we levelled it, then we conceded again, and we were down, you know, 2 times in this game we were behind, yet we came back to win the game 4-3. I'm very pleased, and we are through to the quarterfinals. So, as always guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, because it's much appreciated. It really does help my channel out, and I'll see you for the next episode of my World Cup series very soon.